Hey there, John Dow with AOA Fitness here, and I saw that Chase is starting to record content again, and guess I better do my part and record some more video too. But you know, if Chase is going to be super helpful, I can't just do the exact same thing. If Chase is going to go high, you know I got to go low to balance things out, right? So here's an idea. Sexy, badass workouts. We'll take something from pop culture and see what we can derive from it. Is it always going to be practical? Probably not, but hey, when has sexy or being badass ever been about practicality? So for this video, we're going to take inspiration from the upcoming Tomb Raider movie. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's take our typical push-up. Couple of reps here. If you're not able to do a real push-up, probably you're familiar with the progression of doing kneeling push-ups. So off the knees, and the more that you reach out, you're working towards progression of being able to do a full push-up. But that's practical, right? There's nothing sexy or badass about that. If we take a cue from Lara Croft, gotta make it sexy, where we're twisted to our side, twisted, assisted push-up. Let's take a look at it from another angle. Typical push-up, kneeling push-up, sexy Lara Croft, progressive push-up. Sexy. Next, let's use that bow as inspiration. We're gonna make use of a band. We're gonna work in terms of 3 different angles. So if we mimic that exact same motion, hold it like a slingshot, I guess. But instead of high, we're gonna take it low, about waist level. I guess waist is right here. I'm leading with this hand. This is my bow hand. Back here, this is my draw hand. Gauge in the back. And when I'm pulling back here, I need to be feeling it in the lats. If you're thinking about working out your shoulder, that's going to be a different angle that I'll show you in just a second. So nice and low. Get that back. Whew. If you want to work shoulders, one of the best moves that you can do is the face pull, where you get the rope extension. Usually people like to do this for the tricep pull downs, right? But you would take it about eye level and you'd pull like so. So using these bands and the bow and arrow concept, this is going to be a modified one-arm face pull. Take our band, we're going to have our bow arm, we're going to have the pulling arm, and before, with the row where it was straight back like this, straight back, because we want to mimic that face pull motion, that's working on this rotation of the shoulder. We're going to pull it up. Okay? Up and a little bit out. So it's not straight back like this. Let's see if I can rotate for the camera. There we go. Feel like the tomahawk chop hand position. You can make a fist. Fist is more badass, right? Hopefully you can see me pulling out. Pulling out with that shoulder. Again, face pull motion. I hope you're doing this on both sides, right? The last thing that you can do with the band, the third angle for the bow pull, we hit back of the shoulder. Now we can hit the chest. 2 ways to do it. You can do both arms simultaneously, and you would just pull like so. Honestly, I don't care if you have your arms outreached like this or if you have them nice and tucked inside. But remember, it's got to be a pull of the chest. If you have it too high, then it's no different from doing that face pull motion right there, right? So keep it nice and tucked. Get the cleavage. You can also keep one arm stationary. Let's get that bow arm again. And just pull with the other arm, focusing on that pec or chesticle. It's 2018, I don't judge. Yeah, you see that pec moving? All right. What are we going to do about Lara Croft's weird running thing? I mean, I don't run. Chase doesn't run. To me, that jump looks stupid. It's worse than the superhero landing that you see in every movie. Whether or not people actually jump that way, do the b-ball players jump that way? I don't know. But instead of a run or a jump, let's turn this into a core move. So typically, if you have a weak core and you want to build it up, everybody's familiar with crunches, right? You can do crunches with your feet on the ground. You can do them up here in the air. You can bang out a lot of reps with crunches. But the problem is, a lot of people, they'll complain about lower back. That's my back. Lower back pain after doing a lot of crunches. It's this weird problem of you're trying to build up the core strength, but if your core is so weak, your back is always going to compensate for it. And instead of actually lifting with your abs, you're pulling with your lower back. It can just become an ongoing problem of your back is always in pain. So the way I like to modify that with clients is I do something called an ab fallback. So we're going to change that priority. Instead of focusing on going up, you go up, you're going to go back down as slow as you can. And I mean, you see me trembling. I mean, I don't have a six-pack at the moment, but that doesn't matter because that's going to keep tension on your core, keep it fully engaged without having the back come into play at all. So again, I'm up and I'm falling back. You want to make it harder, you're up, have your arms outstretched, woo, riding that roller coaster. That alone might be kind of badass, but not very sexy, right? Let's take a look at Lara Croft, what she had there. We need to turn this into a bondage ab fallback. Oh yeah, that's sexy. When you come up, you're gonna spread this out so you have tension here, and you're gonna reach. And this reach is gonna put tension on your upper abdominals. So when you fall back, woo, hopefully that camera caught a lot of shaking. So if I could demonstrate a little bit more dead center. So you have this tension here, you're gonna reach out, and when you fall back, armpit hair for the camera, nice. Oof. You're probably not gonna be able to go that slow, but you're focusing on keeping that tension and being in control of the speed and trying to go as slow as you can. So those were my ideas. Let's see how they compare to the actual Tomb Raider workout. Oh, she's just doing traditional strength training. Oh, she's doing rows. Oh, she's lifting weights. Of course. People, there's no real secret with workouts here. Oh yeah, did we just lower the intelligence and integrity of the fitness community? Whew, you let me know. That's going to be it for this video. If you have questions, comments, requests on other pop culture aspects that we should tackle and glean from, you let us know. The Architects of Aesthetics, building a better you. But we're not Architects of Aesthetics anymore, we're AOA Fitness.